Back then, it's not like we had fax machines or these things that you can instant access. So people may not understand the story of Ted Bundy getting arrested in Pensacola, but when he was arrested, no one knew who he was.
Right. He gave a fake name. Right.
Gave a fake name. I was reading this is last night when I was getting ready for today. I was reading this old Pensacola News Journal article. They called him Mr. X. Mr. X had his appearance today, and what happened is our local judge said, we're not going to let you out until we figure out who you are. And then days go by and they figure out, oh, that's
just this guy.
Yeah. Yes, that's this guy.
Well, a lot of people don't even understand that there was an attempt at a traffic stop as West Side, and he fought the officer, Pensacola police officer, Officer Lee, I believe, and he fought him so much that the officer actually fired at him, in an attempt to stop him.
Really?
Because it was people don't realize that there was shots fired during the altercation. He didn't hit Ted Bundy, but he was able to wrestle him and fight him. Think about this. Ted Bundy knew who he was. He knew he was a serial killer. He knew that if they find out who he is, he'll never get out. So he's literally fighting for his life.
And the guy's already escaped once or twice.
Oh yeah, a couple times, yeah. From jails and
right.
Awaiting and then jump bond and some different things. So we picked him up, and the people that I started in the 80s, and so those stories were still very real. About what happened on that night and what happened at the jail and the interviews and that sort of thing. Well, he was already long gone from the Pensacola police, because the Pensacola police had their own jail. And I know we're probably wasting some time on your podcast.
No, there ain't no time to waste. We got all the time.
Yeah,
as long as you do.
I got time.
Okay.
I started at 40 South Alcanies, which is now HMC building right next to the cemetery. And upstairs used to be a jail. That's where the jail used to be. And downstairs, even at the desk sergeant's office, there were a couple of holding cells down there. Just we had our own jail, and so that's where he was held at the Pensacola Police Department jail. And then there's some old pictures of Norman Chapman and them walking him out and talking to him, and then ultimately they discovered through fingerprints that this was this notorious serial killer.